Hello there, space wizards, plastic spacemen, and rebel princesses. This is Todd Hoffman and Trent Hoffman. This is Big T and Little T, a Star Wars podcast. Welcome to episode 12. Today we're concluding our history of the Darksaber by taking a look at two Rebels episodes, Trials of Darksaber and Legacy of Mandalore. Joining me today with my little buddy is Mr. Trent Hoffman.
Hi.
And then our special guest, Ellie Hoffman.
Hi.
All right. So, how was your week, Ellie? Did you have a good week?
I'm going to tell you something.
Okay.
Can Pony be in?
Oh, yeah. Pony's in. Oh, totally. Pony's in the podcast for sure. How was your week, Ellie? Did you have a good week?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I don't know.
You played with your friend?
Yeah.
You had school?
Yeah, we went to church.
Uh-huh. What else? Anything else?
I don't know.
It was good, right?
Yeah.
We had a good week. How about you, Trent? How was your week?
Good.
Yeah? Do anything fun?
I went to my friend's birthday party.
Oh, yeah, and you jumped up and down?
Yeah.
It was a jumpy party?
No,
Just like a gym.
yeah, just a gym, basketball. But Lorenzo asked his mom if he wanted a bouncy house, and he said his mom said no, and there was no bouncy.
There was no bouncy?
Yes.
No. Okay. But you had a gym and you were dunking?
No,
No.
I can't.
Oh, okay. We're dunking. Oh, okay.
I wish I can.
Been watching some Royal Rumbles too, right? Yeah, that's been fun. Yeah. And playing some Royal Rumbles, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Who'd you just unlock today?
Andre Giant.
Oh yeah, he's huge.
Yes.
He probably pretty good in a Royal Rumble, right?
Yeah. I one time I was just playing, and I just eliminated the first guy and second, third, fourth.
Oh my
It
gosh.
was just 1 minute.
What?
Okay.
Oh my
got him.
gosh.
They're running back and forth.
Yeah.
And when he stopped like this,
Uh-huh.
I clothesline him.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Andre doesn't move too well, but he gets the job done,
Daddy.
right? Yeah.
What we're going to do on a podcast?
That's a great question. We're gonna finish talking about the Darksaber. And we're gonna finish that up today, okay? Because next week is Clone Wars.
But next week is Barney.
Barbie? Is a new season of Barbie coming out?
Don't say that word. I want to.
Oh, you want to do a Barbie podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll work on that. We'll get that going. What would we do in the Barbie podcast?
We would do
Just talk about Barbie episodes?
just like the same as this.
Oh, just the same thing, just with Barbies?
No, the same as is this.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. All right, cool. Well, why don't we start our main topic? All right, so we watched 2 episodes this week, right? So the first one was called Trials of the Darksaber, and that was from season 3, episode 15. And this is where Sabine begins training with the ancient Darksaber, but doing so, she must also face her past. Okay, so Kanan has the Darksaber, and he's talking to that guy. I think the guy's name is Fen Rao or something, or Ro, or he's one of those Mandalore guys, right? And this is a really cool part of Rao tells the history of the Darksaber. Remember that? And it was like this little animation about that, like where the guy's holding it up. Do you remember that? Okay, cool. So it says, according to the legend, it was created 1,000 years ago. How long is 1,000 years? What do you think, man?
Okay. 10,000 years.
Well, what is it? Like a 1 and how many zeros?
Daddy, I'm gonna tell you something.
1 and how many zeros?
Daddy, I'm gonna tell you something.
3.
That's very good. So then we have,
Daddy,
yes, Ellie.
tell.
Okay, so we're doing 1,000 years by, and it's owned by this gentleman called Tar Visual. Jeez, can't say it. Visual. The first Mandalorian to introduce into the Jedi Order. After his passing, the Jedi kept the Darksaber at the temple until the house members of Vizsla snuck in and stole it. What? Then they use the Darksaber to unify the people of Mandalore and strike down those who oppose them. One time, House Vizsla ruled all of Mandalore, wielding the Darksaber. Rao stressed that the blade is a symbol of the Mandalorian power.
Whoa.
I know. So Vizsla, again, that's who we, when we started this crazy journey a couple weeks ago, he was the one that was fighting Obi-Wan and Sabine, right? He was part of Clan Vizsla, the guy from Death Watch, remember?
Oh, yeah.
And then Vizsla is in the Mandalorian. You remember the big heavy? The big heavy guy with the Gatling gun? Remember him and the Mandalorian fight?
The new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, he is part of the House of Vizsla. Pretty cool, huh? So, okay, so we get a little history, and the animation was really cool about talking about the Mandalorian. And then, so Kanan and Ezra kind of go off a little bit of the Rebel base from, I don't know where they're stationed at, but they begin to train Sabine. So they bring supplies, and they kind of have
you don't know where they're training?
I don't remember what planet they are.
Tatooine.
No, they're not on Tatooine.
Yeah, 2 sons.
No, oh, we watched that. That's a different episode we watched.
No, when Sabine's training, she's at,
I don't think she's in Tatooine.
Yeah, she is.
No, it's a different planet.
No, it's actually Tatooine.
Okay. Well, we'll have to fact check that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
I'm true. He's not.
All right. So Kanan and Ezra start training Sabine, and then right away,
what is this microphone for?
it's for us podcast. They wouldn't hear us if we didn't have the microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So then, they start training, but then they go into basic forms. This is pretty cool, right? So Ezra kind of trains Sabine on the basic forms, right? Mm-hmm. And then Rao comes to kind of check everything out. And what does he do to Sabine?
He gets armor for them.
Yes, so she's got some like wrist gauntlets.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
And I just said for all of them. I like all of them, but just for her. Just for her.
And for Star Wars.
Okay, so then so she brings some brings the gauntlets, and then they have a little fight, and then she uses that on Ezra and Kanan, right? It's like some kind of like electrical whip or something.
Yes.
Yeah. It was cool, right? And then so basically what we find out is that Kanan's trying to get through. Kanan's trying to get through to her. Like you have to kind of let go of that stuff.
She's saying I've been here for all my whole life.
Do you remember what she was upset about?
Her family.
And what did she do? Do you remember?
To Kanan. They're fighting lightsabers.
True, yeah, but what she's so upset of is that the Empire used her to build a weapon against Mandalore.
Well, wait, is that she made that?
Yes. Isn't that crazy?
Wait, she made
a weapon against Mandalore to strike him down, and that's why her family's so upset.
She's upset.
Yeah. So they kind of get through that. They have the breakthrough, and Kanan's like, it's all good, that the Empire rules through fear, and that she needs to kind of break out of that. And both Fen and Ezra and Kanan reiterate that that's her family. You don't have to choose that, and that they would follow her whatever she chooses, right?
Yep.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yep.
So that was Trials of the Darksaber. So that was pretty cool. And she got to use, basically she was using sticks for a little bit, but then she finally broke in and started using Darksaber. Yeah. I just love how it looks. It's so awesome. Okay. So our next episode is Legacy of Mandalore, Season 3, Episode 16. All right? So this one's about Sabine basically wants to bring the Darksaber to her mother and try to recruit Clan Ren to help the rebel cause and unite Mandalore.
Is it with her mom?
Yes. So this is one of her mom. So they basically this episode is pretty straightforward. They call on Mandalore and say, "Hey, we're coming. Don't shoot us." And then what happens? They shoot him down.
Why? Why not?
I don't know. They're not very nice. That Clan Ren is not very nice.
What's not very nice?
her mom is not very nice.
But whose mom?
Sabine's mom. Not very nice. She was kind of mean to her. You know what I'm saying?
Sabine?
No, Sabine's mom was like not nice to them. Yeah.
Sabine?
Yeah.
Sabine.
The one with the crazy hair.
Like she has like armor.
Yeah.
And she has like those. She has like a tag.
No,
like a paint job on her.
Those little things on her.
Yep, the gauntlets. Yep.
Her is nice.
She's nice, yeah, but her mom was kind of being mean. So when we get there, her brother Tristan has some pretty cool armor, right? He's all in white,
Yeah.
but what is he doing?
Shoot him.
Well, he's working for the Empire.
Yeah.
Boo! Yeah. Boo. So, I think her mom's name is Ursa or something,
Daddy.
and she's not very nice to them.
Daddy,
Yes.
I don't want to do the podcast.
That's okay. You can go.
What? That's okay.
That's okay. She does what she wants, right?
Yeah.
So, already her mom goes to Governor Saxon, right?
I was about to say. So she was. I was about to say that just beans. Just like Saxon beans.
Saxon beans.
That was about to say, but you just said Saxon. Now I just said the beans.
No, yeah, no, it's no Saxon beans. This guy's called Governor Gar Saxon, and he basically is the imperial official that kind of rules over
Everything.
Mandalore. But I'm trying to think here. I think basically he wanted her brother Tristan to help him, right? So he's kind of like put in the good word for Clan Ren, but he's not really loyal to the Empire. But they're trying to get that going, right? So basically, what happens? We have this awesome showdown
Yeah, like
on the ice.
this.
Right.
Ah!
So Gar Saxon shows
You
up.
forgot one more part, like when
What's the part
when,
before
when,
that?
Like when they were like they had a big fight in the with her mom, like when they were like so much. Yeah.
Well, no. So Gar Saxon shows up, and they're basically hand over the Jedi, right?
Hand.
Kanan and Ezra, and at this point,
They
they don't have their lightsabers, right? Yeah. So they so then what happens after that?
The ice.
The ice. So then Gar Saxon shows up. They basically have a showdown, and they have this kind of. They finally Clan Ren fights against the Empire, right? So these Mandalorians that are loyal to the Empire, they have this fight. Gar Saxon and Sabine end up on this ice.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this fight is
Epic.
It's pretty amazing. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This one pretty awesome. So they basically have this huge fight,
Yeah.
and he kind of tries to cheat, right?
What's cheating? Oh yeah.
He tries to shoot. He's like,
I know what cheating means.
yeah. So they have this fight, and then Sabine basically makes him yield. You remember what that means? Like, she had him ready to go, right? He was gonna chop off his head, and then she basically showed mercy, and then she stands up, and then what happens, dude?
She doesn't kill him.
But then she steps away, and then what happens?
Gar Saxon just like gets out his gun and about to shoot.
And then who shoots her?
Him shoots him.
Do you remember?
Yes.
Who?
Her mom.
Yes, her mom finally steps up.
I was about to say his mom, but her mom.
No, yeah, Sabine's mom shoots Gar Saxon, and they're like, "Boom, we're
dead.
loyal to Sabine." But Sabine, but Sabine basically tells Ezra and Kanan, "I'm gonna stay here at Mandalore and figure out this whole thing." So she's like, "I don't feel like I'm a good leader," but she feels like she's not fit for that role. But she basically vows to find somebody from Mandalore to be the true leader. And that's how that episode ends.
Yeah. Yes.
Pretty crazy, right?
Yes.
So how do you feel about the Darksaber now that we know all that stuff?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
But now, I mean,
see the Darksaber in there.
yeah, she used the Darksaber in the fight against the Gar Saxon.
I don't remember.
Yeah, she did.
Maybe we should watch it again.
We could. So, what do you feel? So now, but we still don't know really. How did Moff Gideon get this Darksaber when he's like an Imperial dude?
Yeah.
So he must have took it from Mandalore.
Who's Moff Gideon?
The guy that was crashed in the TIE Fighter and Mandalorian.
Oh, yeah.
Remember how he's gonna go start, and then we were like, we have to find out more about the Darksaber.
Wait, are there new episodes?
What do you think?
Yes.
Soon. When? October. We got a while. How many months is October? Do you remember what month that is? How many do you think we got?
April.
Well, no, we're in February. No, we got...
January, February, March.
We got how many more? 8. We got 8 more months till Mandalorian.
January, February, March, and April.
I know, but the new Mandalorian's not coming out till October. I know. The worst. I know. So anyways, it's been awesome. It's been a fun journey, kind of getting that backstory on the old cartoons. Okay, so speaking about cartoons, Clone Wars Season 7, Episode 1, coming out in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Friday the 21st, okay? We're recording this on the 16th. So, do you have any predictions? Anything you want to see from for episode 1?
Episode 1.
Episode 1.
I want to see I want to see Ahsoka just flips oh yeah.
You want to see Ahsoka do a backflip.
Yeah.
That's the main thing you want to see.
Like she backflip
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to figure out his name.
Who's his name?
He's the only one with Dathomir in his...
Maul?
Yeah, Maul. Like backflips and stabs right in the back.
Would a Jedi kill well, I guess Jedi could kill Seth, but it's not really the Jedi way.
Yeah.
So you want to see Maul and Sabine episode 1?
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. We're probably going to get that showdown between Maul and Ahsoka. Ahsoka.
Oh.
Not Sabine. Ahsoka.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Well, all right. So your predictions, episode 1, backflip for Ahsoka and Maul? That's your prediction?
Yes.
All right. We'll see what happens. I think it's going to take a little bit before we see the Maul and Ahsoka showdown.
What?
But Ahsoka, here's the cool thing that we've been just studying. Ahsoka is helping out the Mandalorians. So it should be very interesting to see what that's all about, right?
Why is she helping them?
I don't know. That's what we're going to find out.
You got to be kidding me.
I know. So remember, Ahsoka left the Jedi Order. Remember that?
Yeah.
So now she's just kind of acting on her own. So we'll see what happens to her. Yeah. She made the choice.
Yeah, she made a choice. She looks older now.
She is older, yeah. A couple more years, yeah. Mm-hmm. So it should be interesting. We're super excited. And so obviously that's a plug for next week. We will be doing Clone Wars episode reviews going forward. So there's going to be 12 episodes. We're super excited. And they come out Fridays. And we're really looking forward to it, right?
Yep.
Should be pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Considering the other thing that's going to be really interesting, especially the first episode, is like Ahsoka left the Jedi Order.
Yep.
And now Anakin is going to see her.
And no.
Yeah, the Anakin and Obi-Wan are going to help her out. Should be interesting.
Oh, this one. I'm getting confused.
I know. Well,
because I thought Anakin was Darth Vader.
Well, he is. That's not confused. This is the Clone Wars. So this is before he turns bad.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. So remember, Clone War. It's like Attack of the Clones, right? you know, your favorite movie, Geonosis, the arena, right? Then Clone Wars happens because that starts the Clone Wars, and then Revenge of the Sith. So this is the last season of Clone Wars that's basically going into Revenge of the Sith. That's the time frame. I know it's a little confusing because Star Wars jumps around all over the place. Yeah, exactly. So Anakin hasn't turned totally to the dark side yet. Okay, all right. You're catching up now? You're good? Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll walk through it. All right. So there you go. We're super excited for that. So now it's time for us to wrap this up. Okay, buddy?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay, Space Wizards, Plastic Spacemen, and Rebel
Princesses.
Thanks again for listening to another episode of Big T
and Little T,
a Star Wars podcast. Okay. Where can you find us on the socials, Trent? Remember? What's Instagram?
Gmail, I forget.
It's not gmail.com. It's Big T, Little T podcast is Instagram. And then Twitter is B Little LIL T podcast. All right. We want to hear from you. So comment, rate us on Apple Podcast. Oh, Apple Podcast. And then you can email us at what? Gmail.com. That way we'll take any question, right?
Yeah, like.
What kind of question? Do you want any kind of question?
Yeah.
What kind of question do you want from them?
I want a question about like.
Do you have a question for our listeners? Do you got any kind of question or no? No. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, but they can ask us any question. We'll try to answer it. You know, like one question could be, like, what's your favorite Star Wars character? And how would you answer that?
I'm saying like. There's too many, I cannot choose.
I know. Well, maybe they ask that, and then when we come back, you can answer that. All right. So you got to think about it this week. All right.
We can think of more.
Okay, but we have a 5-star rating. You want me to read it? Mm-hmm. Okay. Here we go. The Eyes of the Children. Okay, and this is from Charles Westcott. You know who Charles is? No. He is from. Pat and Charles do a podcast called Conversations, and he's the fine gentleman that helped design our icon.
What icon?
This icon.
Oh,
pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Can you say thank you, Charles?
Thank you, Charles.
All right, so this is what he has to say. Star Wars entertainment as it should be. A family loving the franchise and listening to it through the eyes of children. Entertaining and not surprisingly insightful. Pat and Charles Conversation Podcast. Yeah. Well, thanks, Pat and Charles. We appreciate the 5-star review. We really do. That's awesome.
Yeah, what did he say again?
You want me to
Yeah.
Were you not paying attention?
No.
Oh, my gosh. There you go. You were playing with your Legos or something. All right. Let me read it one more time, okay? All right. Star Wars entertainment, as it should be, a family loving the franchise and listening to it through the eyes of children. Entertaining and, not surprisingly, insightful.
Okay.
What do you think?
Good.
All right. You're okay with that now? All right, yes. Cool. All right. Thanks, Pat and Charles. We really do appreciate that. So, yeah, you can leave us a review, rate us on Apple Podcasts, and where can you email us at?
Gmail.com.
Well, it's a little bit before that. It's Big T, Little T, Podcast at...
Gmail.com.
All right.
Gmail.com.
As we just said, episode 13... will be the Clone Wars Season 7, Episode 1. We're going to talk about it. Yep. See if we get... You said a flip with Ahsoka and a backflip with Ahsoka and Maul. That's what you're looking for, Episode 1. I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, I think it is because...
It's going to happen, but not
I'm seeing right in my brain right now. It's not even out, but they're watching it.
Yeah, it's going to happen, but I don't think it's going to happen in Episode 1. So, all right. Okay, here we go. Now, remember...
Truly wonderful as a child mind is.
Oh, so close. All right, this is what Yoda says. Truly wonderful the mind of a child is.
Do Yoda first.
Oh, I have to do it in Yoda voice?
Yeah.
Well, I only will do it in Yoda voice as you say it right. Can you do it? All right, here we go. Well, I'll do it in Yoda voice. All right. I'll give you a pass. All right. Truly wonderful, the mind of a child is. That's what he says. All right. May the force
Be with you
always.
Bye.
Bye.